I'm fantastic. I've had a good Christmas and New Year. I had a good start to January. Went on holiday. I was away for 10 days and with the kids in Paris and that. So we've had a really good time, and I've been training, and I'm just waiting on an announcement. Really, I'm in limbo like the rest of the world. I just want to fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, or when. I just want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not going to fight, then tell me, and then I can just walk away and do something else. Fantastic. I've had a good Christmas and New Year. I had a good start to January. Went on holiday. I was away for 10 days and with the kids in Paris and that. So we've had a really good time, and I've been training, and I'm just waiting on an announcement. Really, I'm in limbo like the rest of the world. I just want to fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, or when. I just want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not going to fight, then tell me, and then I can just walk away and do something else.
What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, Keefy G, for coming through and boosting the coin up. Oh no. So we just heard there from your man's Tyson. Oh, Fury. And it's not looking good. I mean, people think, YB, you're a Fury hater. Honestly, man, if I see or sniff some good news, it'd be great. Pardon the pun, Kelbrook, but on a serious note, yeah? Well, before we... Moving on from pardoning the pun, yeah? If I sniff any good news regarding Tyson, Fury, I'll be the first to tell you. But it's not looking that way right now. Right now, you heard your man's. Number one, I don't care who I fight, whoever it is. And then he says, so not only is he not focused on Usyk, he then says, but if I'm not going to fight at all, so wait there. No matter who it is, in fact, let's replay it. I forgot the words he said.
I'm not going on holiday. I was away for 10 days and with the kids in Paris and that. So we've had a really good time, and I've been training, and I'm just waiting on an announcement. Really, I'm in limbo like the rest of the world. I just want to fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, or when.
I just want to fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, when. That there is sus. That's what we call super duper susp. Yeah? Susp. What do you mean you don't care? Would you? Usyk, he care. Oops, that's probably... Is that what the problem is? Is that what Tyson's scary problem is? Is Tyson scary, nervous that Usyk ain't worried about no one else? He want you badly. He in love with you. Usyk go to bed every night thinking of belly, 100%. He want belly bad. I spoke to Usyk. Usyk love, even though Usyk's wife is very slender, yeah. I spoke to Usyk and he told me, on the sly, one of Usyk's fetishes is that he likes cushion for the pushing. Yeah, so yeah, again, Usyk's wife, she's slender, A1, Ukrainian, spice, 100%. Nonetheless, though, that doesn't mean, just because Usyk's wife is one way, that doesn't mean he don't have no kink. You know, his kink is belly, big bulbous looking ass, walrus looking ass females. Yeah? Any walrus dons, hollow up Usyk, he on that one. Love the cushion for the pushing. That's his thing. And he want belly bad. Yeah? I've never heard Usyk's yearning for belly. Let's be real now. Has anyone here heard Usyk yearning for a fight before? That's how thirsty he is. I've seen dudes on Tinder less thirsty than Usyk cat. He want belly bad. And meanwhile, belly, I don't care who I fight. Since when's that the case? Yeah, because guess what? When you were fighting Chisora, innit? I'm focused on Chisora. Innit? Let's be real now. When Fury announced the bummest fight of the year, all jokes aside, as far as champions go, Fury versus Bum Zora was one of the worst fights of the year. Maybe even the decade, to be honest. It was for a world champ. Who does that? Where are they doing that one at? Don't no one know. But even so, even when Fury was fighting Bum Zora, he was saying, I'm focused on Bum Zora. Yeah, I'm not thinking about Usyk now, I'm thinking about Bum Zora. And now he's supposed to be saying, listen, don't know about no Ngannou, don't know about no other big burly buff bodybuilder looking ass dudes. I want the midget Usyk. I don't even mind him throwing slurs and insults, but someone please explain that to me. For the first time in Tyson Fury's career, he ain't focused on what he's supposed... You know what I mean? He ain't focused on the task ahead of him. Even if the fight's not done, why can't you say... Or why isn't he saying... Listen, fight done or not done, I want Usyk bad. If the midget don't want it, if the midget runs away from the contract, I still want him. I'm still going to be punching. I'm still going to be thinking about him. And I'm still going to be punching the heavy bag. I'm still going to be punching up my sparring partners, thinking of him. Do you understand? Where's that vibe at? Guess what? Usyk, he out here, man who's normally quite silent. He's not the big mouth that Fury usually is. Usyk's out here doing exactly that. Belly. He want the cushion for the pushing. Yeah? Usyk is sprung at the idea of what you're going to do to Fury, from his point of view. I think if Fury gets in the ring, Fury wins, but you can't tell. Usyk ain't listening to even a bit of that. He want this guy bad. He in love with this guy. 100%. Yeah? Usyk's got a whole bunch of kinky fetish don things to do to this cat. That's what he's got planned. That's just him. Licking his chops. Belly. He want to eat you. Yeah? 100%. What do we know? What do dudes do to female cooters? They eat it. 100%. And Usyk's fixing to eat this dude like he a big, soft, plump cooter. Yeah? He can eat 100%. He can eat them off. That's what he want. Belly. And what? 100%. Yeah? And what's Fury saying? Oh, I've just gone. I mean, that in itself was sus. I went on holiday with the kids. And by the way, like, he drops it now that I leaked it. But before I leaked the fact that he was on holiday, he weren't telling no one. Yeah? He'd slyly slinked off. That's the God's honest truth. It wasn't a case of Mr. Big Mouth social media putting it on the internet he's away on holiday. No. As far as we was concerned, as far as the public and Frank was concerned, or what Frank was telling us, oh yeah, Fury wants this fight, and yeah. Next thing we know, he's at my man's on holiday with the kids. Who does that? Seriously. For a March 3rd fight, who goes on holiday for 2 weeks, taking your kids out of school when you just had a Christmas break? Who does that? It's almost like Fury's trying to make a way not to be able to fight. I'm sorry. It's weird. You've just had a 2-week wet break. It's 2-week school holiday. There was one guy in my comment section, one cornball, telling me, YB, you've got this all wrong. Fury went in term time. Or Fury went in January because it's cheaper to go in January. Are you joking? My man just robbed the bank 20 million against Bumzora, and you're talking about cheaper to go. It's for a YB. He saved 660 quid on January flights. Where they find these guys at? I don't know. Where do they find these guys at? Weird sounding ass guys. And they get out of here 100%. But like I was saying, this dude had the whole of December to take his kids away after the Bumzora fight, and instead, essentially 8 weeks before the fight, he away for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, what I'm getting at is, none of it's adding up here, people. None of it's adding up. The biggest fight of your life, and a few... I've never heard of Fury doing this. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of Fury going on holiday. I haven't heard of that one. In the middle of negotiations. How can you take a fight seriously? The most serious fight of your life, and you're on holiday? I'm sorry. What intention does said man have? I want to make this fight. Bear in mind as well, at that time, the deadline was March 3rd. So how serious is a man about making a fight for March 3rd when he goes on a holiday in the middle of January? I'm sorry, but I'd say that guy has no intention of taking that fight. Let's be real now. Let's be fair. Listen, I'm telling you now. If I saw Usyk doing the same thing, I'll be dragging him the same way. Yeah, through a hedge backwards, he'd be getting dragged. But for some reason, people in general are odd. Especially men these days. They love to suck other dudes off. I'm sorry. That's what it seems what it be. People have to put people on a pedestal. Listen, if I'm wrong, yeah, I'm wrong. I'll tell you myself. But Fury's my guy. If it's not AJ, it's Fury. Everyone's trying to claim. People aren't perfect. Yeah? Get that into your Nellies. And if something's off key, it's off key. I don't care who it is. Fury, Dillian, Bumillion, White, whoever it is. Yeah, if they're corny, they're corny. And this guy here, he cornball. He corning off right now. About he's on holiday. About I'm not sure who it is, and I'm not really... Oh, but you were sure about the Bumzora fight, weren't you? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, you weren't sure about the AJ fight. Apparently, didn't happen. And you also weren't sure about the Usyk fight. But you were sure about Bumzora. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah? Of all the fights, listen. Let's be real now. Listen, Fury. Of all the fights the public was begging for you to not be concerned about, it was the Bumzora fight, and you was rock hard for it. I've never seen Fury jump in a ring so committed and dedicated. Oh, I'm only thinking about Chisora right now. Chisora's on my mind. I can't overlook Chisora. It's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen. A puncher's chance. Chisora. That's what he was 100%. Call me a liar. He was locked in, and fair play to the guy. He was locked into the Bumzora fight. That's not the issue. The issue is, now it's the time to be locked in for Usyk. Oh, in fact, let's replay this.
I'm in limbo like the rest of the world. I just want to fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, or when. I just want to fight, and that's it.
I'm not interested who, what, where, or when. Yeah? It's a shame you weren't saying that for December 3rd, truth be known. Yeah? I'm not interested in fighting Chisora. Who, what, where, or when. Why didn't you drop that lyric then? When the public needed it. The public were desperate for you to say you're not bothered about fighting this corny dude, Bumzora. I ain't trying to hear no more from Bumzora about retirement. Get the guy out of here. Yeah? Big plump, heavy bag looking ass dude. He's got his Nelly punched in for some coins. No good. Get him out of here. 100%. So you're on. Wait a minute. So you're on holiday. You don't care who you fight. And it's not only them. Let's put it all in a box now, yeah? On holiday. Goes on holiday in the middle of negotiations. Listen, told you before. If Fury went on holiday after the fight was signed, I'd respect him. I'd say, wow, this guy is just a greasy guy. This guy's got the fight signed for March 3rd, and he just greasing off. He greasing off on Usyk. He don't even need to train. I'd actually give Fury respect. But for the fight not to be signed, now people say, why be? But it's the team. I don't care what it is. It's the body language as such. It's just off key, innit? Massive fight for your life, and you're on holiday at the clutch moment. Yeah? And it's how many months now is it? I mean, it's been 2 months since the Bumzora fight happened. How did it take that long? And the fight's still not. No word of a lie, people. We're still at the point of, if it's not the Saudis, it's going to be Wembley. We've been hearing that for 4 months. No joke. How's that possible? And I said the other day, unfortunately for Fury, he's been exposed. Yeah, let me get the leak up. In fact, let's play his last bit again. Let's rewind and select 100%.
Fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, or when. I just want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not going to fight, then tell me, and then I can just walk away and do something else.
If I'm not interested, sorry. Before you man the YB got short-term memory loss out here.
As to who, what, where, or when, I just want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not going to fight, then tell me, and then I can just walk away and do something else.
I'm not interested in who, what, where, when. All I care about is wanting to know if it's going to happen. And if it's not going to happen, just let me know so I can move on. Yeah? If it's not going to happen, just let me know so I can move on. Those were his bars. Yeah? Those are his bars. Please don't let me have to repeat it again. Yeah? I don't care who it is. I just want to stop jerking off and get a fight signed. If a fight can't be signed, let me move on. Yeah? Now the implication of said, in fact, let's replay one more time.
I want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not going to fight, then tell me, and then I can just walk away. I want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not, I just want to fight. I'm not interested who, what, where, or when. I just want to fight, and that's it. And if I'm not going to fight, then tell me, and then I can just walk away and do something else.
So them bars there imply that he's the one begging to make the fight. He's the one doing everything he can. In fact, them bars there, i.e., I don't care who I fight, I just want to fight. I don't care who it is. Yeah? I don't care who it is, I just want to fight. However, if you can't get me in a fight, let me know so I can move on and fight someone else. All them bars here imply he's the one who's got his part of his... I'm signed. My half of the fight signed. Usyk's jerking off all around the place. He's messing me around. Yeah? At this point, I just want to fight. I don't care who it is. Yeah? Usyk, if you don't want to fight me, let me know and I'll rip my side of my signed contract up and I'll move on. I just want to fight. Those are the bars out of Fury's mouth. Now wait there a minute. ESPN, aka Team Fury correspondent, leaks the following. Yeah? Tyson Fury and Usyk remain in talks for undisputed heavyweight title fight being targeted now for April 29th after Ramadan. 2 months later now than the March 3rd date. Because of who? Because who was on holiday? It wasn't Usyk. Usyk was in the gym clowning this dude. Here we go. Peep this. Usyk closed his side of the deal with the Saudis, and now Fury is the one bugging. If Fury, listen, and this is what I mean, bear in mind, this is Team Fury saying this, so we understand why they've worded it this way. The reality is, Usyk has signed his side of the deal with the Saudis, and now Fury is longing it out. If Fury continues refusing to sign, the fight could head to Wembley. Ramadan ends on April 21st. Now, what's all that waffling Fury be doing? Oh, let me know. Oh, I'm sick of this game. Everyone playing games. What games? Usyk signed in. You're the one playing games. You're the one all in the video. Well, boxing's a hard sport and we've got to get the most money. Why ain't Usyk out here worried about money? Yeah? What is it? Fury, the bare knuckle boxing don. He worried about money. Usyk, he want his kink right now. He ain't trying to hear nothing else. Usyk puts his kink before coins. He in love with belly. He desperate for some cushion for the pushing. Usyk want cushion for the pushing. Yeah? What does Fury want? I'm not even sure it's coins. We know for a fact in boxing, the cliche of you don't want to fight is money, splits. That's the classic, that is. Classic in boxing. If you don't want to fight, mention money and mention coins. Mention splits. And even, listen, I give Usyk a lot of credit. I love what he's done at heavyweight. But even the great Alexander Usyk, who is alleged to fight anyone, even Usyk himself can be used as a case study to prove what I've just said. People quibbling about money, they don't want to fight. Yeah? Again, as far as Usyk and Fury are concerned, Usyk is on this guy's neck and he's playing it perfectly. Usyk can't do anything better than I've signed my heart for the deal. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. What Fury fans out there, what can Usyk do now better than Usyk's side has closed? There's nothing he can do there. But like I said, Fury moaning about the money, Usyk himself in the past has proven. With the whole Joe Joyce situation. Usyk said when Joe Joyce was mandated to fight Usyk, Usyk said, it's not enough money and I'd need a 95% split to fight Joe Joyce. That's what Usyk said. Yeah? So even Usyk, that's why I'm giving Usyk credit here, because I know exactly what Usyk will do if he doesn't want to fight. Usyk's pretty much quite honest. Usyk said, Joe Joyce is too big, too strong. He Big Daddy to me. That's bottom line what he said. Joe Joyce is Big Daddy. And if you want me to fight Big Daddy, I'm going to need big 95% splits and percentage. That's what he said. Yeah, Big Daddy equal big percentage. Which meant he don't want to fight. And that's fine. That's your prerogative. Yeah, if you don't want the big juggernaut to come run up in your ish, run up all in your back doors, then you know what to do. Keep hiding out. And that's fine. I respect that. But at least you know where you stand with Usyk. Fury, he out here just stringing everyone along. And then, that's the audacity of this man. He's out here stringing everyone along, yeah? And then here's in the end, honestly, I had Fury fans sending me this video saying, YB, watch this. Fury's desperate to get in there. Oh, this is depressing, Fury. Fury just wants this fight. YB, how can you watch this and say that Fury don't want to fight? You can tell how serious the man is. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If you didn't know the leaks I've just showed you about how Usyk's already signed, I've got to be honest and tell me, as far as acting goes, as far as being convincing, I have to admit, this video here is, if you didn't know anything, you'd say, this man, he's desperate for the Usyk fight, and he's just beyond words now. He doesn't know what else he can do to make the fight happen. Fury almost comes across hopeless in this video, like, I've done everything I can and it's just out of my control. That's how it comes across. When we know the only one holding it up is him. That there's some psychotic manipulation ting, 100%. That's what's going on right now. And the Joe Public, low IQ Joe Public, you're taking it all the way to the bank. Oh yeah, YB Fury wants it. Look, watch this. And that's why these interviewers, man, I wonder about these interviewers, because how can I know what I know? Why didn't an interviewer tell this goofy? Listen, you've just waffled on about how everyone's longing your life out. But Usyk's already signed his portion. So what's stopping you signing yours? Oops. That's all you have to say. And guess what? To this day, this news is a week old now. No one has put it on him. Everyone giving me softball questions, cornball questions. When are we going to get the Usyk fight? We've been saying that for 4 months. I don't want to hear no one else asking Tyson Scary, when are we getting the Usyk fight? Ask him, when is he going to sign his portion that's already been signed by Usyk? That's it. Nothing else to talk about. Yeah? Not hello, not this, that, the other. When are you signing your portion of the contract that Usyk has already signed with the Saudis? Yeah? Ain't trying to hear nothing else. Oh, Fury. This is weird, isn't it? People are weird, man. Get to the point of the situation. That's the point we're at now. Usyk's done, and you're not. Listen, anyone who comes close to Tyson Fury, that's what you should be on. Pressing about what I've just explained. There's nothing else to talk about. Yeah? Nothing else. Barely. He want you bad. Yeah? He dreaming about you. And I gotta be honest, I've known or studied Tyson Fury for the last 10 years it is now. Maybe 11 years. Probably more than that. It's scary to think Hay versus Fury was 10 years ago now. Can you believe that? Honestly, it's scary. Feels like yesterday. I can see how old people get old now. Seriously. I remember 10 years ago, 2013. I think it was February as well. No, scarily enough. 10 years ago to the day almost. I remember the Fury and Hay situation. And again, funnily enough, it was David Hay, Big Toe, who was ducking Fury at that time. And Fury was genuinely depressed. I remember it was a big thing at the time. Fury was just broken that he couldn't get the Hay fight that he really wanted. Yeah? Now here we are 10 years later, and Fury's broken hearted that he's the one causing the problems with the Usyk fight. But anyway, Fury, Usyk on your neck, he want you bad. Like I said, this whole thing wouldn't be so bad, but Fury actually looks scared. I don't know what, again, back him in the ring, but there's something off with this guy. I don't know. Is he on a bipolar downer? Who knows? But the whole vibe, he looks iffy, doesn't he? I'm not feeling, where's that bravado gone? And I'm not talking about fake bravado, but the way he looks like just shook, doesn't he? Gotta be honest. I don't know why he is. I think Fury punched a hole through Usyk. Although I thought he'd punch a hole through Chisora too, but either way, I think Fury punched a hole through Usyk. But he sounds low, doesn't he? He sounds scary, like he's a scary dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah? If you're in jail or anywhere, if you're somewhere, yeah, and someone's pressing you, and you're a bit nervous, you don't really want it, that's what Fury sounds like right now. He sounds like he's being pressed by someone who he don't want it with. Yeah, he sounds like he's being pressed by someone he calls Big Daddy. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine Big Daddy pulls up, yeah, and starts pressing you. That's how Fury's reacting, like, oh, I just want to move on, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The bottom line it comes down to, I'm getting corny vibes. Tyson Fury's whole flow is sounding corny for the last little while when it comes to Usyk. Don't forget, it was only the other day. Oh, why is Usyk calling me Belly? You know, the fight's not signed, and we should save beefing until the fight's signed. What? Mr. the King of Internet Beef, the King of Waffling, yeah, the King of Smoke and just chatting pure waffle, is telling Mr. Quiet, Mr. Very Nice Alec, to be quiet and stop beefing. What? What are they doing that one at? Honestly, that for me is a new one. I've never heard of that one. I've never heard the King of Waffle telling people, let's cool it all down a bit. Fury is normally the one, jumping all in the video. Yeah, again, I said the other day, who was it? Big soft brown looking ass dude, Moroccan Don. What's Moroccan Don's name? I've got his name again. Manuel Chad, that's it. Don't you man forget that one. Oh, yeah? On it like Sonic with Manuel Char. Big soft looking dude. Yeah? Big soft, supple skin looking ass. Yeah? Guess what? Fury. Oh! For days it was, going back and forth. Jumping all over the beef. But now, it's Usyk. It's not all, it's not done. And that video where Fury says, let's not beef because it's not signed. Again, Fury fans are telling me, why be? Yeah, look, Fury's so sad. Fury's getting effed off with the situation now. It's just taking too long and he's so desperate. Again, I gotta be honest, that's the way it comes across. It comes across, yeah, like Fury's side signed and Usyk's playing games and Fury's just desperate. To be honest, Fury versus Hay in 2013, there was an interview. Go back and watch it. 2013, IFL TV, Fury versus Hay, yeah? Fury looks exactly the same way now as he did then in this interview. He was broken hearted that he couldn't get the fight. That's how Fury's coming across. But what we know is that that's not the case. You can get the fight. Fury's almost selling it now. Oh, well, we shouldn't beef if the fight's not signed. They're selling it. And then in the next breath, you got Bob Arum coming out, well, we need to, if the money's there, the fight will happen. What? You just said that you're sick of playing games. Now you're saying, if the money's there, which is it? Well, we know what it is. Fury is using money for some sort of excuse. Some people, you could say, it's not an excuse. Fury just wants more money. Well, that'd be okay if Usyk hadn't signed. Why is it Usyk's prepared to fight for X amount and you're not? That there is manhood 101. Yeah? If a man will fight me for $10 and I won't fight him for $10, that makes you a scary ass dude. Simple as that. Especially when you're in the game of fighting people as well. It's not like you're some villain. You got a belt. Step up. Super weird. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bar 100%.